This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sly 4 Thieves in Time. In the last episode, we finished collecting all the treasures and most secrets we could currently get a hold of, and now we're back to the mission where we're gonna take on Decibel and get to the blimp of La Paradox. Had to skip past the belly dancing scene again. Had to do that off screen. I know. Everyone wants to see it again, but gotta move on, folks. You know, you can watch the video that has that in it. Anyway, let's continue on. So we gotta get out of here. So looks like we just control the left analog. Square is backwards. I think triangle and circle do anything. So did you say a squeak? Did it just go? Okay. Anyway, now what do? We probably have to turn off all these green laser thingies. Looks like we're having fun with lasers. Hopefully no one will notice this RC car that looks like a rat or a mouse or whatever. I think it looks like a rat. Hopefully it's not rat again. Oh, come follow me. Follow me. You know you want to chase this rat. Why are they all coming after? You think it'd only be like one person would go after the rat. Yeah, just keep going. Move faster. Faster. Oh, they're trying to stab me with their swords. Have you ever found like a rat or creature or something like that you just wanted to just chase after with a sword? Well, that was I guess you can go to show that this game is definitely based around cartoon physics, Looney Tunes. Not quite Looney Tunes, but close. I'm not as smooth as this as I'd like to think. So, I assume there's nothing actually in there. No, okay. Ah, stop it. Don't hit me, rat. Or scorpions. Why are scorpions the most deadliest thing in this game? Alright. Yep. Go forward. RC car can only take so much damage. Then again, this is a heavily customized RC car, so it could probably survive a bit better. It's just most RC cars I've had when I was a kid were pretty cheap. You know, it was all about the gimmick of being remote controlled. Didn't actually care about the actual quality of that, at least when you're younger. I assume they've gotten, well, actually, I can't really assume when it comes to like the quality of products over the years. Places have been cheaper. I was about to say, you know, maybe they've gotten better over the years, but no, we're not. Why does that one flip around? That one's being weird. Stop doing that. You're weird. You're being weird. Two at a time. No sweat for the RC King. I watched BattleBots or whatever that show was where people made their own robots and fight each other. I know how to control these things. Those are actually, well, depending on which fight you got in those shows, it was either really cool to watch or really pathetic because it'd be like, they'd just, like if the person didn't program or the remote control ran out of batteries or whatever, and then the fight would like stall or, you know, it was, when the robot was really well designed, then it was fun to watch. But if it was like just some cheap, although you'd be surprised how many of those fights win by like kind of either default or points because of just how incompatible of actual weapons they are. Because there would be some people on that show who would like super design it to be like super complicated, like a T-Rex or something like that, but almost do like no damage, or it had too many working parts, so it'd like glitch up in the middle of the fight, while something as simple as like a Roomba with a pick on it would win all the time because of how fast and simple it was. And I guess that's similar to real life, I guess.
All right, the coast is clear to the control room.
I guess that did something. Oh, they're all following me. Okay. Are all the people still over there? Yep. Well, the gorilla is anyway. All right, let's go over here. Oh, there is a secret in this place, by the way. I think I saw it during the cutscene. It's like on the bottom, on the bottom right down there. I saw the secret like jumping, hip-hopping around. So, but I guess we have to wait because we can only get to it during I think during the boss fight. Spoilers, there's gonna be a boss fight. All right, let's see what one of the. Actually, I wouldn't say one of the last mini games. I think we still have a couple more to do before the end. Because we got this mission, and then we got the kind of the last little bit. Yeah, I don't know. You can probably hear that off. Oh, dang it! I keep forgetting to that I have to actually use the analog sticks here too. And I hate how squeaky my chair is recently. I had to get an old one because my old one the felt on it, the leather on it started coming apart because they use that cheap pleather in a lot of chairs these days. So it still works. It's just, but because of the pleather and me sitting in my chair all the time, I realize I sit in my chair a lot. I think most people, especially this year, have done, but it's just crazy to think that. But anyway, yeah, I had to get an old backup chair, and it hasn't started wearing out yet in the leather department, but the hydraulics will go down every once in a while, and if I adjust in my chair too much, it'll go kink, and you'll hear it in the capture. And I don't have one of those audio programs which takes an audio file and separates it into different layers, so I can't specifically take that sound out.
Security, power grid rerouting, accessing laser network, PC load letter shut down in 3, 2, 1, yes.
Bentley, what just happened?
I'm not sure. I must have tripped some kind of fail-safe backup. Hold on a sec.
Murray, we can't wait on
Well, it looks like it's Murray's turn to take up. Let's beat the crap out of everyone. It's kind of funny when you have the oh right, I have to destroy them. Oh yeah, I don't need to gain money anymore, so that's not as important to me. Off screen, I grinded the rest of the money. Actually, there was actually quite a bit of money I was actually missing. I needed to gain 7,000 coins or something like that to max out the rest of my abilities. I didn't realize how, even with getting all the treasures and everything, I was surprised how much I actually needed. It was a bit strange. How many times should I throw these at these? There we go. I guess with Paradox technology is a lot more durable than most modern technology. Crap, nothing in the future. Even in the future, nothing works.
Keep it up. Murray is a machine.
The Three Musketeers. One step behind as usual. May you never change.
And may you always stay downwind.
Ah, Cooper. You're so pathetic. You don't even realize you've already lost.
We haven't lost yet, the Paradox.
Oh no? Bonjour, my large friend. What took you so long?
Oh, drat.
Celine!
Hello, Cyril. I found this filthy old scoundrel unconscious outside.
Actually, he's yesterday's trash. Precisely why I threw him away.
But I don't understand. I thought you were after him.
You're right. You don't understand. I don't care about that old bag of bones. Just his cane. Which, as you can see, I already have.
Uh-oh. Double drat.
Well, good. Then our deal is complete. I'm coming aboard. Hold that blimp.
So sorry, Sherry. But with Monsieur Cooper here, I am afraid the schedule has changed, and I must make my exit now. I cannot risk that flea-bitten rat ruining my plans.
Wait! Cyril! Wait for me!
He's got the cane!
He's got the documents! Sly, if they return to the present and Le Paradox establishes a royal ancestry for himself, all of our futures are in peril! You've got to stop them!
How's Celine?
I tried to stop him. He'll be fine, Sly. Right now, you've got to stop that pachyderm!
I'm on it, like stink on a skunk.
Hello, Cooper. How do you like my new toy?
Well, the face is just as ugly, but at least it doesn't smell.
I didn't realize you could go all the way, but there's no reason to go back, but I thought I'd double check it. So we gotta try to stop thing's kind of creepy, just the way that the way it looks.
Don't leave yet! This is your fault, Cooper! I will orchestrate your demise!
My, those containers
Wait, why did I accidentally press a button to do that?
get across before they
Oh.
fight.
Gotcha. Oh, well.
You're gonna sprain your trunk.
Okay then. Ah! I'm choosing the wrong. I shouldn't go straight forward in this one. There's gotta be a way to like. There we go. I was wondering why it automatically switched to me to that outfit. I was like, wait a
Better
minute,
slow
what?
things down. It looks like she's going to jump.
Oh. I was wanting my powers to smack in that,
Try dancing to this!
Time to face
Why would you
the music,
give me a place to jump on then? Alright, well, you know what we have to do. Well, the game told us, but there's supposed to be, I think it's either after this fight or the next fight, there's supposed to be like a platform you have to jump onto to get the last secret.
Stay away from them.
Oh. And of course the game gives us a an area to recharge our powers for those who didn't get all the collectible stuff. Let's see. I think it's after. I think it's after the second fight that the secret's on it. Right. And you know, to heal ourselves if we did a really bad job with Decibel. You know, getting hurt really easily. I guess I don't need to have slowdown activated for this, at least I don't believe so. I'm about to run out anyways, we'll find out here in a second. Oh yeah, it wasn't really necessary. Hey lady, how's it going? Hello. Yeah, you know Louis Armstrong, lady, sorry. That man was a genius. Oh, what? Should've. Actually, we probably don't even need to slow down, frankly. Get up. I was take this opera soprano, soprano, alto, soprano.
Wait for me!
Yeah, I think it's this one that there's a. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be like somewhere where you can like jump like an alternate area.
I'll be there shortly!
Wait, what? Oh, there.
You zero!
Oh, right, I need to sort it. I don't know what. I was like, what? I was like, why isn't it working? I was like, oh, right, sword. Sometimes I forget certain abilities that you can get throughout the game.
Why don't you come face me and I can deliver it personally?
I can hardly wait to get my hands on your cane too, Cooper.
Dream on, pal.
Now, why do you need arcane, you skunk silly man?
Use the sword, Sly.
I'm almost.
I know about that.
I hear you, Shelly.
I'm just checking something.
I can't help you with Cooper still around.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I knew it was around here somewhere.
Oh, just hold on.
Yeah, well, Paradox, you're quit playing this with this girl's heart, even though she's a villain and it doesn't really deserve happiness. Okay. So that's it for that. So the last 5 are the last 2 secrets are in the prologue, and then the last 3 are in the finale, or the final section. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. That'll probably be another episode, if not 2, depending on how long it takes.
It takes too long to warm up.
Depends on how long this takes.
How can you stand to listen to yourself with those ears?
How amusing.
Yeah, sorry it's hard for me to distinguish when I need to talk and when not to talk because of the sound delay. I should just decide to just talk and just got multiple. It's not even our final form. There seems to always be a theme in like these Sly Cooper games that I always have to like fail once or something like that in a boss fight. Although I haven't failed yet. But,
I should have known better than to work with an elephant. They have to remember everything. Everything! Never again!
Careful, Sly.
well,
That
we're not
frog
gonna
can
give you a
kill.
chance to remember everything, dude. It does look like it goes a bit fast. Wow. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to use slow for like a good deal. Well, is that technically failing just because I failed at the platforming part, not the actual boss?
No matter. Once I get back to Paris, they'll all be in for a nasty
But yeah, dude, we're not gonna give you enough time to fix your mistakes on like who you hire and whatever. Hire, fire, you know. It's not meritocracy, dude. Oops. Alright. Recharge a bit. So yeah, now that I don't have to worry about looking for secrets, I don't have to mess with that nonsense. Yeah, better. I was about to say, better slow down again just in case.
The melody is so catchy.
At my age, I can't.
Why won't you leave us alone? You little flea bag! I'll squash you like a hairy bug!
Get that pathetic.
Well, she is an elephant. I am a raccoon. She could do that. She just had to step on me. Yeah, for an actual person who's not an actual fighter, when you think about it, she's just a, crazy opera snob. She seems to be more durable than I expected. I assume what I'm supposed to do is, well,
I didn't think an elephant could move.
maybe I have to wait till a certain scene occurs. Yeah, I need to get her to
Got some power.
run into that. Let me, okay, oh, that might not be enough. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was enough.
Unbelievable. Are you a complete
Damn,
idiot?
shocking, isn't it? Whoa.
Crush him!
Crush him good. You just have to put on my Russian accent for this one. Good, good. Or, I don't know. Transylvania accent, I don't know. I'm not very good at accents, so. Time to smack this lady.
Powers are electric.
I don't even like your trumpeting at all.
Slash, are you blind? What's your
Don't have a charge, man. I don't know. I'm trying to do like really bad puns and everything, but not really a fan of pun or meme humor, so.
Stop that swine once and for all.
God, I gotta really. Ah, jeez. because it's so bad. Why am I doing that? I'm just letting her hit me when I can. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Oh my god. Man, I'm sucking. What's wrong with me? Yep, she's trying. Oh, no, yeah. She will here in a second. Okay, one charge. Oh. Okay, I didn't know we had one more smacking section. Ooh.
Well, it would seem this game is finished. How boring.
Cyril, open the hatch. Let me in.
I do think so. You see, we have already reached maximum weight capacity. Perhaps due to my beautiful new guest?
Carmelita!
Get your paws off me, you noxious windbag! But we had a deal! I made you the documents, and you promised me the lost masterpieces! Mozart, Beethoven, romantic nights on the Riviera!
Yes. Well, thank you so much for my papers, but it wouldn't have worked out between us. I'm just not into big noses, and as for your music, how can I put this? It stinks worse than I do!
Why, you filthy, backstabbing, two-timing scoundrel!
Flattery will get you nowhere. And as for you, Cooper, don't even think about trying anything. Otherwise, we're going to find out if your girlfriend can fly. I don't see any wings, do you?
Touch me again and I'll break both your arms! Sly!
Don't worry, Carmelita. This isn't over.
Isn't it? In fact, I believe there is a perfect saying for this situation. The fat lady, she has sung. Au revoir, Sly Cooper! Ah well, c'est la vie.
We may have stopped Miss Decibel, but it meant absolutely nothing. We were on the ropes. Le Paradox had beaten us every step of the way, and he held all the cards. Carmelita, my ancestors' canes, and now his fake pedigree. I couldn't remember a time since we teamed up that we felt so defeated. And talking to Dimitri didn't help. He was freaked out and yelling about having to boogie down in Skunk Town. So as usual, his words made little sense. But the message was clear. We had to get back home fast. We may have been down, but we definitely weren't out. There was too much riding on this. The lives of everyone we cared about, not to mention the very future of our existence. No matter how, we would make things right. So as we roared back through time to Paris, I knew we were in for the fight of our lives. We'd finally made it home to Paris, only to find a place we hardly recognized. It was obvious Le Paradox was now in control, since his face covered the city like a bad rash. The only positive was that Bentley was able to dig up a lot of dirt, including the fact that Le Paradox was from a family of thieves himself. And then we made a major discovery. I knew that my dad's heist of the world's largest diamond had made him a legendary thief. But what I never knew was that Le Paradox's father had planned to steal it first, and frame my dad for the crime. Only he was a little too slow. and got himself caught instead. With his father gone, the Paradox had no one to teach him the family business, and after a string of failed jobs, he wound up in prison too. It was here, ironically, that he finally got his criminal education. After his release, the Paradox maintained the appearance of a law-abiding citizen. In reality, he used his prison contacts to form his own syndicate and began masterminding heists worldwide. These days, he traveled the globe as a billionaire art collector, while his real business was the trafficking of priceless stolen treasures. Clearly, he blamed the Coopers for his family's past misfortunes, and his plan was to wipe us out completely. I had to find a way to stop it, but first, I had to rescue Carmelita.
Well, looks like Carmelita's been caught. The man himself, Le Paradox, seems to have all the cards, but we're not out of it yet. So, wait, don't I already have it? Why did I go to this one? Huh. Well, at least I don't think I have to do that secret. Hold on, let's, before we do anything else, let's, double check our timelines. Alright, so now that we've got that, yep, we can now... Yep, we've got the two, yeah, there's no treasures here, and I don't think I have to play the arcade again for all the secrets. I'll have to double check it, but, oh, there's no reason to select it or whatever. I don't think we... And we can technically replay some of the old... yeah, we can replay the old job here. So we got two jobs, so we could do the old job to get the secrets in there, and then we've got the mission itself to do that. I believe the secret for this is, like, pretty quick, if I recall. Alright, folks, for the first, I just decided, I was going to show me getting all the way here. I was like, nah, it'll take too much time. So, we're on the first, so I decided to boot up the first mission here, as you saw, but I want to show me getting the mask for the prologue here. So after we avoid quite a few of the helicopters around this part of the section here, so the secret for this is just on the other side here. I think I just skipped over this last time, or maybe I saw it and just didn't notice, but yeah, there's the secret right over there. So as soon as we avoid you, okay, that's that one. One more to go. That's in Bentley's section, so I'll play until we get to Bentley, and then I'll show you how to get his. So see you then. Okay, folks, we're at the next section here. So when you're playing Bentley's part, it's the second open area where there's tracks, because there's one before this, but you can keep on. And then when you get to this section here, just, yeah, I don't know how I missed this one the first time, too, but I guess I was just thinking that there was nothing in the prologue. But, yep, there's the mask right there, so, yay! Alright, well, anyway, let's go back to the hideout and take care of that. So I think all I'm missing is just the last three in the final area here. Oh, we do have to play the arcade machine for the, let's see, for the final bit. I was wondering why I did that. I wasn't sure if you had to get the arcade machine for this final little bit, so. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this one you could possibly miss, because it's a, from what I'm seeing here, you could, miss it from doing restart the checkpoint. So, you know what, we'll go and get this, and then we'll call the next episode. I don't know if it'll be quite the finale or whatever, but this will make this episode a bit longer than I expected, but that's fine, so. Yeah, I should have known that every single cabinet has a secret in it, but, yeah, why not? Let's see. Looks like I have to... Okay. Looks like this one's quite near the end. Let's see. We'll just have to go through all this. Whoop. Okay. Didn't want to get caught here. I think this, if I remember correctly, I think this cabinet is a multi. I could be wrong, but I think this one's supposed to be like a multi-game hack or something like that. So I don't think it's just this, but I could be wrong. Because I could have swore one of these arcade cabinets you did like multiple multiple games back to back to try and beat it. But not quite. I got hit. Got hit, yo. I didn't want to get hit, yo. It's not cool. Yeah, not really much to say for this section, just because it's like, well, it's a living. No, it's a standard arcade shoot 'em up, so no real strategy to offer here or talk about. And usually when I want to talk about stuff, I usually talk about it at the end of the game in the final chapter, because I don't remember the final section being that long. It's kind of like just this big long section. I don't think there's any I'm trying to recall. I don't think there's like any major like extra stuff at the end as well after collecting everything. So it's not like some of the other games where, you know, you could like find all this like concept art and everything like that by collecting everything. Did you say, what are you doing, Bentley? Where did you learn to fly? Yeah, Top Gun Academy. That's where I learned to fly. Yeah, for anyone who remembers that. I never beat Top Gun as a kid. I beat it years later through emulators, but as a kid I could never, and like most people, I never figured out the flying mechanic. Like, even though the game, like years later, I find that the game does tell you how to. Oh no! Oh. Well, luckily this game gives you a couple of retries. Unlike some of the other cabinets where you have to do. I think it's because this one takes a little while to get through. So that's why it gives you a couple of retries before it kicks you out of the arcade game. Unlike some of the other stuff. Oh. Yeah, it's, oh god, it sucks not having like full power-ups, because then you're like going so slow trying to blast everything. You're like, oh, I wish I had the power. Ow, ow, I wish I had power. Like He-Man, man. I've heard they might bring that franchise back in like either a show or a cartoon, but I haven't really heard much about it. I'm not surprised though. I mean, this modern generation really likes to add to the nostalgia. You know, it's like, hey, we grew up in the '80s. Let's bring everything back with no new original ideas. You know, and sometimes the nostalgia show comes back and does a pretty decent job, and then other times it's like a lazy cash grab, which I guess is not surprising. Yeah, see, we've already hit the CPU target. Oh, this one's gonna be right behind that. Dang it. I'm getting hit more often than I usually expect. Hide behind. They came from behind. Oh, whoa. I didn't get much of a chance to shoot it that time. Maybe blowing up a bomb will do a lot more damage. Yeah.
I'm gonna crush your bites to bits.
There we go. Wow, that was surprising. Yeah, I think it's in this arcade it's I think it's the Spark Runner minigame, which is this one. Yeah. I think it's near the end of it. I have to be careful because you can finish it without collecting it. I'll probably, after I collect it, when I do, I'll probably just keep playing as far as I can until I fail so badly, or if I like have to redo the cabinet for some reason. But I think even if you miss it, you could possibly still get it if you redo the checkpoint fast enough. Yeah, too bad it's taking forever to get to this part. I think it said it was like near the upper left-hand corner. Ah. Dang it. Whoops. Well, what you're supposed to do is if you fall off, you're supposed to like restart as soon as you can so you can get back to that point without having to redo the whole cabinet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to when I get back to the Spark Runner part of it, and show you me getting it. So, alright, I'll see you when I get there. Alright, we made it back to here. That only took like a minute or so, but still. But yeah, so what we're supposed to do if you're having trouble getting the secret is, well, obviously do a little bit better than I did, and that before you fall in the hole, you're supposed to like press. Oops, I have to be careful about like making sure to have my hand on the pause button just in case like I fall off again. I wasn't paying attention enough before, so thus I fell before pausing it to get to the retry point or whatever. Ah, man, missing all that time too. That's luckily same thing. If you're about to run out of time, just click the retry. If I am about out, I'll just retry the whole thing. Here's the part I failed at before. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just gotta pay attention here. So sorry if I'm not talking as much as I usually do, just because like I said, don't want to have to keep redoing this, you know. I think it's supposed to be near the end, and it's supposed to be like in the upper. Oh, no, I fell. Dang it. Yeah, you could see it that like my ball was about to fall in. But if you hit a restart though, unfortunately I have to do the whole map. So if I fall again, I'm just gonna cut to me doing like a seamless run of this to get to the end, because who knows how long it will take me to get through this if I fall multiple times, you know. Shut up, Bentley. And I don't want to like do this like 5 times just to show you that. So yeah, I'll try to do it one more time on screen with dialogue or commentary, though it's not like you're missing much if I'm not saying a whole lot of anything important, but it's the principle of the thing. It's trying to keep it realistic, or I don't know, like real. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I think the idea is that, you know, anyone could easily just cut to when they do that, but there is some type of charm to doing it on screen when people are watching. Although technically you're not watching me live or anything like that, but you know, it's the gist of the thing. Okay. I don't remember this. Ugh. I don't want to fall in the hole though, so I'm not gonna like risk it if it comes down to it. You know what I mean? There it is, right there. Okay, cool. All right, now I could quit the game if I want to. Let's see how far. Let's see if we can do the tank part or not, and then we'll call it an episode. As soon as I die at the tank part, which will probably have me do a crazy thing at the end of it to try and defeat those, like try and get that whole group of like, you know, those Decibel tanks or whatever you want to call them. And you'll have to defeat the different colors. I always seem to fail at that part of it. Yeah, here it goes. Oh, it just sticks us right into this part, huh? Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. Yep. I'll defeat all the red ones first before we get onto the blue. Yeah, I don't know why I have trouble. I think it's maybe I'm just... Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, dude, man. Every time the red one comes back, okay, did we get them all? Okay, now we're gonna have to see if we can try to get the. Oh, I have to switch right. I have to switch to the blue. Why can't I just destroy them normally and not have to do the electric thing? Like, how can you do that? Like, it's because you have to like create like this big huge circle, and you can't have any of the other. You can't have anything hit it. So I really don't get how you're supposed to do this. Maybe you're supposed to like. Maybe you are supposed to like. Oops! I'm trying not to shoot those because you want to save those for. Let's see if I can get. Nope! They keep cutting me off. I have to like do like the whole map. Oh, they keep going too far. Maybe I should start from the top so that way I don't. Yeah, see, they always like chase me up to the top, so like they keep doing that part of it. Although, is this even... It might be too long. Yeah, I might just quit here, because it's really not worth it. To me, personally, I don't care about... I think you have to kill the blue ones first. Yeah, because, yeah, see, it's not letting me destroy them. Yeah, I think that's one of the flaws with this one is having to like, you know, do the whole circle thing. Ah, I actually almost did it. Maybe I was better at like keeping it like concise or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I might just want to like get the whole map just to make. Ah, there we go. That is ridiculous. I don't know if I call that not fun. It's just not fun. Okay, this one I could probably do. Hey, at least I got to show you on screen me finishing off the mega tank or whatever you want to call it. I should switch back to the. Okay, good. Hey, all right. I'm actually surprised I did that. I didn't do it on any of the others, but this one, well, it is the final arcade cabinet. I guess I have to show off at least me beating it somehow. I guess I technically could have cut to when I beat it, but there you go. Showed it on screen, so yep. Yay!
High score.
Can't put in my full name, but I'll just do that. All right, well, that's it for all the immediate secrets. The rest of them we'll have to do through the course of the story on our way to Le Paradox. Will Sly and the gang be able to defeat Le Paradox, save Carmelita, and restore, I don't know if we're trying to restore our glory, or maybe restore Paradox back to his, you know, original roots, as well as not being on his mighty royalty high horse. We'll find out next time in the finale of Sly 4, Thieves in Time. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.